Hello there, Farzana. Today we are diving into the fascinating world of one of Malaysia's greatest fish, which is the pomfret. You have already heard about it, but what makes it so special? Let's find out.
The term of pomfret is referred to several species in the Pampas genus. So Malaysians lovingly call it as ikan bawal. With its delicate, buttery flesh and smooth texture, no surprise its folk place in our kitchen and our culture. So how does this prize fish make its way to our plate?
Commercial fishermen typically rely on net-based methods like trawling, sweeping large areas of the sea. Meanwhile, in Sarawak, the Melanau community practices a unique traditional method,
which they dive into the water to catch the fish.
Because of Malaysians can't get enough of it, pomfret fish always comes with a premium price tag and make it one of more expensive fish in the market. Let's head into the kitchen. What is the common recipe using pomfret fish?
First is Chinese-style steamed pomfret. The second one is grilled in banana leaf, and the third one is sweet and sour pomfret.
But is this popular fish a sustainable choice? To understand that, let's look at three key factors.
First, its carbon footprint. Wild-caught fish like pomfret usually have lower emissions than land meats, but fuel-heavy methods like trawling can raise their impact. Second, biodiversity. Bottom trawling can damage fragile seafloor habitats, and both trawling and large gill nets cause high bycatch, including protected species. Third is how it's called. Small mesh gill nets often trap juvenile pomfret, increasing overfishing risk and slowing population recovery.
Today, several species of pomfret are under threat. In some regions, species like silver pomfret are even listed as vulnerable. To secure a sustainable future, we must support low-impact fishing practices, such as deep-set long lines, and enforce a regulation on minimum catch size.
Every day in markets across Malaysia, one seafood stands out, the tiger prawn, known locally as udang harimau, scientifically called Penaeus monodon. Tiger prawns are easily recognized by their striped shells and large size. They are used in many local favorites from butter prawn to prawn sambal. A major method of catching tiger prawns is trawling, where large nets are dragged across the seafloor floor to collect prawns in huge quantities. But trawling comes with a cost. It damages seafloor habitats, captures non-target species, and stirs up sediments that can cause harm to marine ecosystems. Because of this, seabed trawling is considered not sustainable. Some suggest that midwater trawling and releasing bycatch to reduce environmental impact. In contrast, traditional fishing using traps, known as boo-boo, is a small-scale, low-impact method. These traps allow prawns to enter for bait, but rarely damages habitat. This method is generally considered sustainable because it protects future stocks and the surrounding environment. Today, much of Malaysia's prawn supply comes from aquaculture. Species like tiger prawn and white shrimp are raised in controlled pond systems. When reasonably managed, aquaculture can be a sustainable way to meet demand without overfishing natural populations. Here at the market, these prawns are the final link in a long supply chain, from wild harvest to traditional traps and modern farms.
Hi everyone, so everyone knows this published creature made out of ice. But have you ever wondered what story does this humble dog bring from the sea to our plate? Let's find out.
So I'm holding a squid. That is the general name. Locally it is called sotong jarum and its scientific name is Urodactylus tufaucile. Squid is commonly caught using jigging, a selective and sustainable method that uses hooks and lures, causing minimal harm to marine habitats. In local markets, squid typically sells for Rm 15 to 45 per kilogram. Squid is a versatile ingredient enjoyed in dishes like fried calamari, grilled squid smothered in spicy sauce, and sambal squid, where squid is mixed with chili paste for a rich and flavorful taste.
Sauce squid represents a relatively safe and sustainable food source when caught using jigging. Its carbon footprint is moderate because jigging uses small boats and less fuel compared to bottom trawling. In terms of biodiversity, jigging causes minimal habitat disturbance and very low bycatch. Therefore, jigging is preferred catching method. And if trawling is used, a safer alternative would be selective jigging.
Hi everyone, have you ever wondered what secrets lie beneath the ocean floor? Among the sands and sediments lies a humble cockle quietly shaping life in the sea. Come and join me as we dive into their world and discover the journey of the cockle. So right now, I represent to you the cockle. It's locally called as kerang dara and scientifically it's called Anadara granosa. This cockle has a ribbed shell with 20 to 22 thick ridges, and from the side it looks almost round or heart shaped. Its color is dark brown to black and sometimes with white stripe. Besides that, cockle also come with small to medium size about 3 to 5 centimeters with strong and thick shell to protecting the soft meat inside, which is white to reddish depending on the freshness. Cockle costs around Rm 15 ringgit 99 cents per kilogram in the local market. Cockles are very popular in local dishes. In cockle sambal, they stir-fried with chili paste, onions, and herb for a spicy kick, while for cockle in creamy coconut gravy, they cook in creamy coconut milk with turmeric and spice. And lastly, in grilled cockle, they simply grill with a savory sauce, letting the natural flavor shine. For catching method, the most common is manual collection where harvesters search for cockles by hand during low tide, and another method use a hand rake which is gently pulled across the mud to bring up cockles quickly. Cockles have a low carbon footprint because they grow naturally without feed or chemicals, and they help to clean the water by filtering it. And also, cockles help to improve coastal biodiversity, and when harvested using low-impact methods like hand raking, cockle populations stay healthy and sustainable.
This is the flower crab, known scientifically as Portinus pelagicus, or locally as katam biru. This species of crab can be easily identified by its striking blue patterns and long swimming paddles, and usually thrives in sandy or muddy floors of estuaries, bays, and coastal waters, like the ones you're about to see here. The most common way to catch flower crabs is by using crab nets or crab pots, like the ones here, but they can also be caught using scoop nets and gill nets. In terms of sustainability, crab traps and scoop nets are the safest and most environmentally friendly, as they don't do damage to the habitats and have a near 0% chance of bycatch. Gill nets, on the other hand, requires proper regulation because it can accidentally catch non-target species if the mesh size is not controlled, but can still be relatively low impact if used responsibly. Common recipes of flower crab include chili crab, steamed ginger crab, and crab cooked in salted egg yolk. Generally speaking, flower crabs have a relatively low carbon footprint. When harvested responsibly and destructive methods are avoided, their population can remain stable and biodiversity is conserved.